to somebody that I already knew.
Off the field, what is the best demonstration of your love of football?
Off the field, that's all I do is just watch football. Like literally, I'm just finding ways to get better. Anything that has to do with football, I'm doing it. Playing Madden, just to learn coverages and little things like that. On the board, you see me on the board at home, stuff like that. Just because I always feel like there's ways to get better. I look at myself as a sponge, and I just want to learn and soak up as much knowledge as I can.
Do you have a team in Madden?
Do I have a team in Madden? Not really, but I play with the Ravens a lot because Lamar, I just be running around with him, and so that's pretty much it for me.
Hey, Ruke, have you met with the Cowboys?
Yeah, yes, I have.
Formal or informal?
It was formal.
What did you like about that conversation? What do you think about the Cowboys?
It was really good. I talked to their D-line coach and all the coaches that were in there. And, they gave me feedback on things I need to work on, my strengths, weaknesses, and, I wrote those down, and those are things I'm going to harp on throughout the season. But it was a really good meet, and I really liked it.
You named a few teams already, but would you mind just naming some of the teams or all of the teams that you've had formal interviews with so far and the ones that you have some lined up with, and it saves a bunch of money?
Wow. I probably have like 21. On the first day I came here, I had like 15, 16 of them. And so it was so many teams I can name. The Chargers, the Cowboys, the Bucks, the Steelers, Browns. Yeah, I met with the Browns too. I met with pretty much all the teams.
Thank you.
Played high school ball with Detroit area. What do you think that season the Lions had?
It was really good, man. It was good for the city. I feel like the city needed that. Dan Campbell, he's doing a really good job over there. And, he's a guy that played there. So when you're from Detroit, you have pride in every Detroit team. The Pistons, the Red Wings, you got pride in every Detroit team. And I feel like he takes a lot of pride in that Detroit team over there. I just thought he knew how to get the ball out. We have a really good defensive line, and so teams know that, and so they know we're coming after. So he did a good job getting the ball out when he needed to.
Ruke, you got to play with Balin Spector at Clemson. He's now a part of the Bills. What has it been like to watch a guy like him kind of flourish?
Balin, man, that's my guy, man. He commanded the defense for us. He's tenacious. He's a guy that gets after it, and so just watching him live out his dream is just really exciting to me. And I feel like I'm living it through them because that's my teammate, that's my brother. I look at him as my brother. So his success, I'm very happy for him.
Speaking of teammates at Clemson, what about Wade Woodaz and his growth and development that you've seen so far?
Wade Woodaz, man, he's a boy. He's a baller, man. He's next up. He's going to be up here soon, so y'all just keep watching.
When you watch some film, are you turning on Aaron Donald, Chris Jones? Who are you watching?
Yeah, I watch Chris Jones, Aaron Donald, and Dexter Lawrence, guys like that. And also Eric Armstead. He's a real tall guy, but he plays so efficient with his hands and his pad level, and his feet never stop moving. And so those are things. I look at guys that have similar body types and similar traits to me so I can implement it into my game. Yeah, I watch boxing, if that's what I watch boxing for the hand combat, UFC, things like that.
What take away from boxing that applies to it?
Their hands are always high and active, and as a D lineman, you have to have high active hands. Like if you watch a boxing bout, their hands never come below their waist; they're always here. And so my hands go from man to man, and they have to be high and active.
Who's your favorite fighter to watch?
Tank, man. Tank, he's sneaky. I really like Tank. And then I don't even know how to say his name. He's pound for pound. He's number 2 pound for pound. I don't know how to say his name.
Japanese fighter?
Yeah, he's the Japanese fighter. Yep. Y'all know who I'm talking about, but he got some power on him.
Making the transition from basketball to playing.
I don't think so, but I don't even know how that fight would go because I'm a fan of both of them. But the dude got some power, man. He really got some power. He got a mean right hook. What do they call him? The monster? The monster, yeah, the monster.
Making that transition from playing basketball to defensive line, what do you think was the smoothest transition? What was the most difficult to pick up?
The most difficult is probably the physicality, honestly. I was always a physical guy, but I was smaller when I was playing basketball. I was probably like 210, and so I couldn't be as physical as I wanted to. And just the physicality, I would say that was probably the biggest transition. But the footwork is pretty much the same, man. You out there, you hooping, you jabbing guys, you stuttering, things like that. You just pretty much out there hooping.
What about a player like
Probably say the Bob Swat, Jab Ole, two of my favorite pass rush moves because there's a lot of counters I could do off of them.
And what would you say NFL franchise would make it work?
They're getting a dog, man. And that's the end of the day, you getting a dog, man. A lot of people talk and a lot of people bark, man, but I really mean it. You can check the tape. Check the tape and see if I'm a real dog.
What position in basketball?
I play shooting guard, small forward.